Hi, my name is Samir Malik and I'm a private tutor for students here in the Austin area for both middle school and high school students. Today we're going to be discussing on how to develop a tutoring program. Now, with each student the tutor works with, there is going to be a completely different program that is required for that independent student to cater to that student's needs. However, there are some overall basic concepts which can be followed when developing a tutoring program. First and foremost, when the tutor initially works with the student and creates that tutoring program with his or her student, it is crucial for the tutor to sit down with the student and go over the student's academic agenda. This will include all the classes which the student is currently enrolled in, the times those classes meet, whether they meet on a daily basis or every other day, regardless of the fact, the tutor should be aware of the times the classes meet. The tutor should also go over the teachers the student has for each one of his or her classes. Next, once the student has written down the classes the student is enrolled in, the teachers the student has for each one of the respective classes, and the times of those classes, the tutor should go over the grades the student is receiving for each one of his or her classes. This will help allow the tutor to see where his or her student stands academically in each one of the student's classes. This will also help the tutor understand areas where the student needs help in, or where the student is doing very well in academically. So now the tutor is able to develop a tutoring program because the tutor now has an idea of which classes the student is taking, who the student has as far as faculty members for each one of his or her classes, and then of course where the student is doing well in for each one of those classes and where the student needs that extra help or that extra assistance to be able to succeed in classes which he or she is not doing that well in. Then after this is accomplished, the tutor can sit down and discuss a plan or a program with the student to be able to figure out with the student where he or she feels he or she needs improvement on classes which aren't going so well. Because this is going to be a key factor in not only the tutor's success as a tutor, but also the student's success in being able to bring up those grades in the classes that he or she is not doing as well as, say, the other classes, for example. And then spending a little bit of time during each tutorial session going over the grades, going over classes where the student needs that extra assistance in, and then being able to monitor it on a regular basis from that perspective will help the tutor establish a successful tutoring program. These are ways on how to develop a successful tutoring program for a tutor.